Hi everyone, welcome back to episode Hyper for web application build with Laravel. The starting point of our video is the result of our previous video. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that in the description down below. At the end of this video, we'll be able to display our message from database. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is to make this link workable. When we click on this link, we need to take the user to the /admin/messages path. So first of all, we need to go in our roots in web.php. Over here, create a new root, which will get handle requests to /admin/messages. Call the message controller. In index function. All right, and then the root name will be admin.messages.index. All right, we haven't created this message controller, so let's create it by going in our terminal, run php artisan make controller, and add the name our controller, which is message controller, located in our admin folder. All right, we finished to create our message controller. Let's go back in our web.php and import this message controller. Now we need to create this index function in our message controller. So let's go in our message controller. Over here, create a function called index, which will return the view index located in our admin messages directory. All right, so let's create our index view in our admin.messages directory. Let's go in our resources, on views, on admin, create a new folder called messages. In messages folder, create a file called index.blade.php. Within, we are going to extend layouts.admin.page and add session content, and then add our title with message hello. All right, now when we visit our admin/message path, as you can see, we are in our message page with our message hello. All right, now we are going to add over here a design template. So the design template are located on our public folder, on template, on backend, and over here in message. Let's copy this session and then go back to our index folder, remove this hello message, and add our template. All right, now you see our design template is here. Now we are going to walk around and create a model. So we'll go back in our VS Code, open a new tab terminal, and then run php artisan make model, and then add the name of our model, which is message, and add -m for migration. As you can see, we finished to create our model and then our migration. Now we are going to walk around on our migration we've just created. So let's go on database, on migration. Over here, add some columns. Here we're going to add table, string, name, which will be needable. Add the table, string, email, which will be needable. Add subject and add a description, which will be a text. And then add a boolean status. We need to add our columns. Now let's run our migration in my terminal. We'll create this out and run php artisan migrate. We finish to add our migration. Let's just look that appear in our database.sqlite under messages. As you can see, our columns is here. Now we are going to work around of seeding this table. So we'll go in our VS Code terminal and run php artisan make seeder, and then add the name of our seeder, which is message seeder. We finish to create our message seeder. We'll go in our message seeder file. Over here, add our test message. Let's use db table messages and insert our message over here. The name will be, for example, J Smith. Add email. Add the subject. Add the description. And then add our status. Let's stay here. Don't forget to import this db from facade. And then add our message seeder in our database seeder over here. And then don't forget to import this message seeder from our seeders. Alright, now let's run our seeder in our terminal. PHP artisan db seed, and then add our class messages seeder. We finished seeding our database, so let's check it out in our database under messages, and here they are. We finished to seed this table. Now we are going to work around, fetch all these seeders from database and show it in our message page. So let's go in our message controller. Over here, add a variable messages, which will get all messages order by ID. desk, and then don't forget to import these messages. All right, now we are going to add these messages variable in our index view by using compact. All right, now let's go in our index view, located on our resources, on views, on admin, on our messages, in index.blade.php. Over here, add a loop for each, which will get our messages as message. Move this into our for each loop. It will be message name, over here it will be message email, it will be message subject, over here it will be message description, and then if message start is equal 1, show this lead span tag, otherwise show this in a lead span tag. Alright, as you can see, we finished to add our messages from database. Let's stay here for the moment. In upcoming video, we are going to see how to read and delete our message. If you still have any kind of question, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It motivates me to keep going. Thank you for watching.